Every morning, the friction of waking up often overrides the initial intention to address postural imbalances. Missing this window for early muscle activation makes it easier to settle into a collapsed sedentary frame once the workday begins. The solution is a 3-movement circuit designed to be completed in exactly 10 minutes. It requires no specialized equipment and can be performed in the space immediately surrounding your bed. To achieve a comprehensive result, we are targeting 3 distinct anatomical zones: the upper abdominals, the lower abdominals, and the lateral obliques. You only need enough floor space to fully extend your limbs to begin the sequence. By engaging these 3 zones daily, you create a consistent stimulus for the core. This frequency builds functional strength more effectively than high-intensity sessions only once or twice a week. We begin with the crucifix crunch. This movement is designed to force the entire abdominal wall to integrate into a single contraction. Lie completely flat on your back and extend your arms and legs outward. Contract your core muscles to bring your hands toward your heels while lifting your head and shoulders completely off the floor. This folding motion is unique because it recruits both the upper and lower abdominal fibers at the exact same time. A common failure point in this movement is the tendency to yank the neck forward, which improperly shifts the load to the cervical spine. To protect the neck, maintain a neutral spine and focus on a hard, conscious squeeze at the peak of the contraction. Complete 10 to 15 controlled repetitions per set for a total of 3 sets. Training the upper and lower core to fire in unison maximizes your movement efficiency and prevents one region from becoming dominant over the other. The second pillar is the Core Hold Series. This is a 90-second endurance block that targets the deep stabilizing tissues through constant tension. Start with your hands under your hips and your legs straight. Keep your heels hovering an inch or 2 off the floor for the first 30 seconds. Press your lower back firmly into the floor, eliminating the lumbar arch to engage the transverse abdominis. Next, extend your arms overhead. This increases your body's lever arm, raising the weight the abdominals support while maintaining the flat spinal position. Finish the block with 30 seconds of rapid leg flutters. Adding this dynamic movement while maintaining the hollow hold pushes your endurance to its limit. If your core fatigues and your lower back begins to arch off the floor, you risk developing lower back pain. If you cannot keep your back flat, raise your legs to a higher angle until the tension returns to your abdominals and your spine is supported. Removing the rest periods forces the deeper stabilizers to sustain the load. This builds the specific endurance required to maintain an upright posture throughout the day. The final move is the side plank raise. This isolates the obliques to improve your lateral stability and rotational strength. Place your elbow directly beneath your shoulder and stack your feet to create a stable base. Lower your hip toward the floor in a controlled motion, then drive it back up until your body is rigid. At the top of each repetition, your body forms a straight line from shoulder to ankle. Ensure each repetition is smooth. Avoid letting hips sag or using momentum to jerk your body. Continue the movement for 30 to 45 seconds on each side. These muscles act as a lateral brace for the torso. Developing them protects the spine during asymmetrical movements, like carrying a heavy bag on one side. We have now addressed all 3 requirements: bidirectional activation, continuous endurance holds, and lateral stability. Commit to this exact 10-minute sequence every morning for the next 7 days. Consistent daily recruitment trains the nervous system to keep these muscles engaged. By the end of the week, this increased activation results in better support for your spine when sitting or standing. Structural transformation relies on the compounding effect of daily repetitions. By sticking to these fundamentals, you reinforce the core's foundation one layer at a time.